monster. I know you're a monster. Foxtrot, do you copy? It's just as we thought. Under the farmhouses are bombs we've never seen before, and they're armed. Same as all, they're getting nauseous and they don't know how. And we're convinced that these are the cause, the radiating gamma rays above. There's four of us.
That's all I got.
I think your
Hopefully,
intro music is. I
hopefully
think
that
it's
was
even better than like the original intro music that we used to have.
hopefully it was long enough to
It
man, I
wasn't,
look
but it's
I
fine.
look pale as fuck on your on the stream.
Actually, you look really dark on my screen, so I think that you're
That's what
fine.
I'm saying. I think like I messed with this. I don't think I'm going off the normal settings I use. I think I messed up, boss man. But we roll with the punches around here. We don't try too hard.
People don't come here to look at us; they come here to listen to our amazing, soothing voices. We know that's
I
true.
wish that I was gonna say I wish that was true, but I was okay. We're fixing it. But the usual. I can do this even while I adjust things. Welcome everybody, those two nerds, episode 74. Hopefully everybody's having a great day. Oh my god.
The first episode of season 3.
Yeah, we're live. We're handsome as ever, and that's the important thing. Okay, I fixed it. I went back to the old settings. I had to get jiggy with it.
Jiggy
I
with it.
probably look pasty as fuck, but it's okay. I am pasty.
It's all good, bro. You look fine. You look fantastic. If you were here, I'd make out with you.
Okay, well that's all that matters, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully everybody's having a great holiday. Hopefully all your holidays with COVID and everything were safe. If you did hang out with people, I hope you didn't get the COVID. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much all I got for the people of the community.
What is that? It show's over.
Yeah, show's over. Episode
Show's
74
over.
in the book.
Everybody, thanks for showing up. We're out of here.
Taking a PTO day.
No, we booked the room for the next 40 minutes or so. So
yeah, they don't know what we're gonna do off camera for 40 minutes. Oh my gosh! All right, well, we'll kind of jump into it. How was this last week for you? With the holiday and stuff.
I
Get anything done?
I spent a
Any
lot of
goals
my
accomplished?
time not being very social. I think most of my time.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
social a couple of times, like online, but I think I just kind of needed to disconnect for a little while and
Relax.
yeah, and I did. I've been playing games, which I haven't done that, and
You play games? I didn't know that.
I know I play games now. Can you believe
I was,
that?
I was,
I
I was
actually
gonna
had
take your title away.
I actually had 2 or 3 streams last week, or the last
Yeah,
couple weeks of Phoenix Immortals
yeah,
Phoenix Rising, which is amazing. It's a great game. Um, I'm a little bit. I wouldn't say upset that the game's not getting more hype than it is because to me it's everything that Breath of the Wild was and then some. I mean, I feel like it's
yeah,
I feel like it's just as good and this is coming from a diehard Zelda fan. Like I love Zelda,
yeah.
but I don't know. I think that the story is interesting. It's got a Greek mythology spin on it. It's actually surprisingly funny. There's more dialogue in the game than there is in Zelda.
Yeah.
Um, but as far as there's puzzle solving, there's mini dungeons. They don't call them. I think they call them rifts. They don't call them shrines, but they're basically the same thing. There's you have a stamina bar when you're climbing mountains, just like Zelda. The animation actually looks very similar to Zelda. There's a glider. You have wings. You glide like in Zelda. But the combat, I will say, is much more satisfying than in
Yeah.
Zelda. I think there's a much more varied amount of enemies. There's actually legendary monsters out in the world. I fought a legendary Minotaur. It was fun.
Interesting.
Felt awesome. So, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's a very neat game. I haven't watched much on it, and I mean, I see ads for it all the time on Twitch. Every time I
They
click
ran
on,
it on sale, right? So
yeah,
it was on my like to do list, and you know how I am. I have a really bad habit of I'll pick up a game when it's brand new and then I don't play it. So I waited and it didn't have to wait that long because it just came out in December. But they had it for holiday sales for 50% off. So I said, well, I'll pick it up for 50% off. So I ended up
yeah,
picking it up and I put in like 14 hours the first like 2 days I played it. So I was like, this game was a lot of fun.
yeah. I mean, like I said, that's always a good thing. That's a solid. I know I know a lot of people have been playing various different types of games, and right now it's like such a weird time, and because like I don't know, this past like week or two, I've kind of been in a funk. Not necessarily like I'm sad or anything like that. It's just like I have the feeling of I don't really want to do much. Like I don't like it's not like I want to sleep. It's not like I'm sleep deprived or anything like that. I ain't grinding that hard any games right now. I just don't feel like really playing games. I just kind of want to relax and just mellow out for a little bit. But I think it's the social aspect. Because right now I feel like I have to when I play a game, I have to stream it. And like it's a very vicious cycle that's going on. Like I'm attacking myself because it's like, oh man, like I really want to I want to play a game tonight. All right, I'm gonna play it and I'm gonna stream it. And then I don't stream it. And then I'm like, why didn't you stream it, you jackass? Like I start yelling at myself and I'm like, I think it's just the social. Like I think every day for the past 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks, I've hung out with somebody. I've hung out with people and it's been tough. So it's like weird. Do I have a ghost? Okay.
You have a ghost in your house. Ah.
Yeah. But
No, I get
so
it,
like
man. Like I kind
yeah,
of feel like my last couple weeks before this week was like that, where um I just feel like there was a lot of people that either wanted to talk, like
mhm,
text or message me or call me on the phone, and I'm just like, I don't have the energy for that. Like I just feel like
yeah,
it's wearing me down, and I feel like it's draining me. I just feel like I just need some me time to recharge my social batteries. But
yeah.
this last because I've been off work now for the last like 4 or 5 days. We had a nice little break after inventory, which was nice. And I think the one day I mostly painted. Like I spent a good chunk of the day just painting miniatures badly.
Oh, I thought you were saying like painting walls, and I was
No,
like,
no,
hey,
I was,
I got a
no.
set for you if you're down.
I actually didn't do anything for the house other than just like the basic washing dishes. I think I might have swept the kitchen floor with a broom.
Yeah,
But as
yeah,
far as worrying about putting things away, or I completely put it on autopilot and said, you know what, everything's fine, everything's gonna be great. Let's not worry about anything. Let's not stress about anything. Christmas was hard for me, like getting through that Christmas time. Like I had a lot going on, and
yeah.
um,
I feel it. I think it was just the entertainment factor of it. I didn't want to entertain.
no,
Like I kind of
I
wanted to
know that you had
relax.
like a very small, like six or less social gathering at your house, and I wanted to go, but then I was just like, I don't really want to go. I love you. I think you're great,
Yeah.
and all the people that were coming, they
Yeah.
are awesome too. But I
Oh, dude, it
I
was
couldn't do it.
like I said, like mentally right now, I just don't want to do anything. Like, and I know I work tomorrow, and like I have some stuff that
That's gonna be
I
the
probably
worst. I don't
I
want to go
probably
back to
should do.
work.
I mean, I agree. Nice
I've
thing
got my
is,
sleep schedule all screwed up right now. Right, like the last probably like
yeah,
3 or 4 nights, I've been going to sleep around 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. So, and then getting up around like 10. Well, if I get up at 10 tomorrow, I'm going to be 2 hours late for work. So that's going to
yeah. If I
be bad.
as long as I don't have meetings, 10 o'clock is prime. I'll be fine.
I'll be there though. It'll be fine.
Y- yeah, no, it's just like I will most likely do a stream this evening. I just have, probably take a little short hour, 2 hour break in between the podcast and this, figure out what I want to stream. If I want to download a new game and just play a game for the night. And that's what it's kind of looking like. It's looking like I'm gonna drop $60 on a game tonight. And I don't know what game.
Is there anything that you're looking at? You got like
No.
some games that
No,
you were
like
like, man, this looks like this could be fun.
I'm gonna guess Cyberpunk 2077 and then ask for my money back.
Don't do it.
No,
The
I
only
wouldn't do it.
reason that I even still have it is because I pre-ordered it a while ago. And
Yeah,
look, okay, I've actually put some time in on Cyberpunk. I haven't been streaming it, but like I said, I've been playing games this week. I've put some time in on Cyberpunk. I put some time in on Immortals, and I put some time in on Demon Souls.
mhm,
And Cyberpunk, I'm very angry at Cyberpunk, and not because of all the bugs and the glitches. I'm angry at Cyberpunk because the people that put the game out kind of lied to us. And they kind of
Yeah.
lied to us for like 8 years. And the game is not the game that they like. You
Promise.
can look past bugs, right? Like games have
Oh yeah.
glitches, games have bugs, but like the AI that they promised us is nothing. Like you'll be sitting there and you're looking at a street full of people. Then you'll
Mhm.
look up at the sky, and then you'll look back and all the people disappear.
Isn't that awesome?
And no, it's terrible. Like there's weird things with like cars falling out of the sky and um some of the assets like and this is again glitches and stuff, but there's a skill, no lie, there's a skill in one of your skill trees that you can get where it says that human shields will take 20% more damage before they're no longer effective. There's not even a
Yeah.
skill to get human shields in the game. Like that's not even a skill. It's almost
Yeah.
like it was supposed to be a skill and they cut it out. I don't know if
Mhm.
eventually it's going to be a skill. So I'm a little bit upset at CD Projekt Red right now. But you know what? They still have The Witcher under their belt, so I guess I can't be too mad at them.
See, I thought about getting Ghost of Tsushima.
If you want to play a game that is not gruelingly difficult but still challenging and beautiful, I would highly recommend Ghost of Tsushima. It's got a
Yeah.
cinematic mode on it where you can basically turn it black and white and it'll go in like widescreen mode and the cutscenes and stuff will look like it's straight out of a movie. And the game's gorgeous, dude.
I've even thought, like I said, I've even thought about picking up. Well, I already own it. Is Red Dead Redemption,
Oh, that game's great.
and like actually sitting down and beating it, or even Far Cry.
I have Far Cry
The
5. I finished that one. It was good.
Yeah, because I mean, like I don't know, like maybe that's what I need. Maybe I need like a nice solo game,
Yeah.
just to grind for like I don't know 2 days or whatever,
I know that
like
you
to
tried to
actually like just beat.
I know that you tried to pick up Kingdom Hearts again, but that's see, I have to be in like the right frame of mind to play a game like Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, I love it. I like Kingdom Hearts because like it's not very hard. Like I'm playing through the first one right now, and like I've been just kind of taking I'm sitting there on the couch or something. I'll play for like an hour or so, and like
Yeah,
I'll take my time.
you should pick up Red Dead. I know you have it. You have a disc or something somewhere. You should pick it up.
Yeah,
Turn that on, or pick up Far Cry. I think you have that. You have games like
I don't have the new. Dude, would you play the new Far Cry with me or the old one?
Far Cry 5. I already have it.
I know, but you have it on PC?
I do have it on PC. No, I have it on PS4. Sorry, I don't. I don't play a lot of games on my PC. I know.
That's true.
Why did I build this baller PC if I don't play any games on it? I don't know, man.
I've even thought about, no joke, picking up Monster Hunter World again.
That game's fun,
But if I pick it up, I would want somebody to play with me.
dude. It's hard. I've got 50 hours in it, and I'm terrible.
Yeah. Me and you should play Monster together. I think that would be sweet. Oh, then Sekiro. I forgot about that game.
Yeah, if you like punching yourself in the dick, you should play that game.
Why? Really? Is it that hard?
I think it's harder than the Souls games. Yeah.
Oh, dude, Hitman 2 right now. That's always a good game. I used to love those games. Hitman 2, normally $60, is $12 on the Steam store right now.
There's a lot of good sales going on right now, man.
I heard No Man's Sky is a fun game to play with friends.
Do you have the Game Pass?
Not Xbox Game Pass, no.
Because
Maybe I should just be. You know what? I'm getting Farming Simulator. I'll be a
do
farmer.
it. Just do Farming Simulator. You should just load up Stardew Valley and just chill.
I want to get into Terraria so bad because my dad loves that game. I never got into that game. I tried.
Yeah, I can't
really
get into it. It's I have it.
I
think-
just much rather play my. Oh, okay, dude. Hear me out. We both buy Far Cry 5 for the PC. Hear me out. It's only $12 right now.
Mhm.
It's normally 60.
You know I already beat Far Cry 5.
Yeah, but we can play it together.
But are you going to actually finish the game?
If you play with me, I will. Because can't you play the whole campaign together?
I honestly I don't know. I played it solo, so
All right, let me look it up. If we can play Far Cry 5 together, we should play Far Cry 5 together. Helps if I learn how to spell cry. Co-op campaign. Okay, share all settings option. Far Cry 5 campaign is playable entirely in co-op. 2 Far Cry 5 players will be able to team up and take on the game's campaign in a cooperative play. We can play the whole game together. We can be friends. I don't know. Like and then like I've also like I said, I'm worried about buying into the hype of Rust, but I've been watching like a ton of streams, and don't get me wrong, like streamers are great at like hyping up games like that. But it looks really fun. But I heard it is a fucking grind.
I think
I'm
you need to
like,
go outside of your element. I think you need to play a game type that you don't normally play. And
Far Cry 5.
That's a shooter.
It's a shooter, but it's a story game. I never
Yeah,
play story games. I
but
can't name the last story game I played.
bro, you play shooters all the time. You should pick up something like really different. Like, I don't know. See, like that one day I picked up To the Moon, right? And
That's it. I'm American Truck Driver Simulator. I would do it. It's
actually heard
fine.
that I heard that game was actually fun.
But I need a steering wheel. You can't
need-
play a game like that on like a
need-
keyboard.
You should pick up like Grand Theft Auto 5.
No, I've played it.
I'm just trying to think
I've-
of games I would be entertained watching you play.
I feel like Truck Driver Simulator would be funny.
I think sometimes
like-
it's good to go outside of your element and play something that's just completely different than the games you normally play.
I would waste $5 and get Truck Driver Simulator. Like I don't care. Like when I pay 20 for it, no, but I would give them 5. Man, there's
I mean, if you want to play a game that will just make you rage and want to punch yourself in the face, you should just download Darkest Dungeons.
this game looks kind of cool. It's called The Hunter. Call of the Wild. It's like Hunter Simulator.
So you're like big game hunter?
Yeah.
You should just play Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter's fun with other people.
Of course it is.
Monster Hunter's very fun. Like when I watch what is it, Maximilian dude or whatever, and he plays with like all 4 of his buddies, and they're like they're actually doing like the big boss battles and stuff. I'm like, that's what I want. That's what I need in my life. I heard Hades is a sweet game too.
Hades is dope.
I've heard a lot of good things about Hades.
Hades was in contention for Game of the Year this year, so if that tells you anything.
Yeah. I've even thought about picking up like Destiny 2 again, because it is free to play.
Everything but the new expansion is, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but like I said, man, Danny, I feel like if I could get Danny to play with me at Sea of Thieves.
The
I heard
pirate game?
I heard that game's really fun with friends.
I mean, I have access to it from Game Pass.
But I don't think it's cross-platform.
I honestly, I don't know. It might be on
Okay.
PC.
I'm buying American Truck Driver Simulator. You take legendary American trucks, deliver various cargoes across sunny California. I have to drive that's going to be awesome.
That sounds terrible. That doesn't even sound like that would be fun at all. That sounds like a job.
Yeah, it's a simulator. Far Cry looks pretty fun. If I could get you to play with me. You wouldn't even play Monster Hunter with me.
Probably not right now, no.
Yeah, because you're not cool.
I'm pretty cool.
Yeah, you are. You're actually pretty cool.
But I have other games I'm playing right now.
Divinity 2. I don't know if I would even like that game. That doesn't
Dude,
sound like a game.
Divinity is just, it's hard. Okay, like I can't stress that enough. It's really fun multiplayer, but it's hard. if you fuck up in combat, like you could waste an hour and a half in combat and then die, and then it was wasted. And you had to go back and do it again.
Yeah. I think I found the game I'm gonna play
What's that?
because it's on sale right now for 60%.
Nice.
Star Wars Jedi: The Fallen Order.
Oh, dude, you'll like that game. It's really good.
Get to be a Jedi.
It's really, really fun. And
don't
it
you
has
get a, don't you get to fight Darth Vader?
in Fallen Order.
Yeah.
Not that I recall. Maybe I haven't made it that
Oh.
far. If you do, you do get to
Oh,
fight
sorry.
other guys with red lightsabers, though. I know that. I'm telling you, that game was pretty good. It's if you like Star Wars, it's got a really good story, and it's got like it's a little Dark Souls, but not so Dark Souls you
Yeah.
want to punch yourself in the face.
Beyond Light. Oh man, this podcast has turned into what is Aaron gonna play?
All right, we need some votes for what is Vera Coach gonna buy and play. I think honestly he'll enjoy Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
You're talking about Destiny 2. I thought you were talking about I mean, I think I will enjoy that too. You know what game I'm not gonna buy? Marvel Avengers.
Yeah, don't buy that.
But like Monster Hunter, I feel like Monster Hunter would look sick on my my PC.
I don't have it on PC.
I know, but it would look sick. Maybe I'll just Sims 4. I'll just sit around and play Sims.
You don't play games like that. That would be fun to watch.
I wouldn't even know what to do. I just remember playing like Roller Coaster Tycoon, and that was so much fun. Typhoon, I think it was. Yeah.
You should play a game like Jurassic World Evolution. It's like Zoo Tycoon but with dinosaurs.
It is $4 right now
What?
on Steam. Jurassic World Evolution.
Don't you have my game sharing stuff? Because I have it on PC. You can just play it for free.
I don't have game.
It
I don't
was
have yours.
it was free on Epic Game Store.
Yeah.
I don't know if it still is. It might be.
Man, there's so many now. It's free on Epic. Yeah, I've even thought about going through and playing Left 4 Dead again because those games used to be really fun.
You should pick up and finish Zelda and stop being a bitch and just finish it.
That's not the point, Kev. I'm trying to spend money.
Then if you want to spend money, get a good game.
That's what Monster Hunter's a good game. It's
It
just
is a good
grind
game.
fest.
It's hard though. I think you gotta have friends to play it, or it's not fun.
Hitman 2 does sound pretty fun because like that's a sneaky stealth game. Like you shoot people, hide bodies. Yeah, that's kind of fun. Sekiro, I can beat my face against the. You would like to watch me play Sekiro just so you can make.
I would like to, because I would like to watch you, but I'd only get to watch you for 20 minutes because you'd rage and turn it off.
Is it that hard? Is it that much harder than Dark Souls?
I thought it was. And this is coming from someone who has played all of the Souls games now.
Yeah.
I have not beaten all of the Souls games, but I have played all of the Souls games. I'm in the middle of Demon Souls remake right now.
Yeah. Man, there's so many. There's a lot of solid games. Like Far Cry 5 would be fun because it's like I said, it's a story game. That's what I'm getting House Flipper. So I can do projects in a game so I don't have to do them in real life. That would be pretty fun though. Like I guess it's like you're a house flipper simulator. You try to sell houses. I feel like that would get boring real quick though. You sell one house and you're like, oh fuck this. I made my bank.
Made my money back.
What else? Yeah, there's a lot of games on sale right now. That's on Steam.
Yeah. Well, it's that time of year, they put all their stuff on sale.
I may if I can convince Noah to pick up Rust, I'd do it. But because I know Gabe has Rust. But Gabe bought Rust when it was still in alpha or beta. So like he's had the game since it came out. And now the game's actually
You've now talked about that game like 4 times. I think that's the game that you want to play.
But like it's one of those things where like it's kind of like DayZ in that sense of you die, you lose all your shit.
That doesn't sound fun.
But so what you can do is you can kind of like how in Minecraft. Remember when you died in Minecraft? If you laid in the bed, you'd spawn where your bed was.
Mhm.
You can put your bed in your house. Oh, you lost your AK-47, but you have another one you can make in your shop. So like you're not completely out, but like I guess you spawn up and you have a rock. Like you're butt naked and you have a rock, and then like to see yourself grow. Uno on Switch. Uno is a fun game.
I don't know that I could play Uno for hours on end.
I could if it was a drinking game and like you were playing with your buddies.
I played drinking Uno with your dad once. It was fun.
Yeah,
Well, we had a lot of fun. I don't know if anybody else was having fun,
that's all that matters as long as you're
but we had a damn good time.
Yeah, I think right now I'm gonna pick up Hitman 2. I'm gonna pick up Jedi Fallen Order. I'm gonna pick up so many games.
He's like, I'm gonna pick up these 4 or 5 games. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna turn any of them on tonight, and I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, but I can say I did.
Because that's what I do. You're in that mindset where I'm like, I do the same thing. I'm like, I'm gonna buy this game. I'm gonna buy this game, and then I don't play any of them, and I go to bed.
Telling you, this American Truck Driver Simulator sounds fun. Like I saw this one dude like delivering it, like he was going up like these cliffs and stuff. It's just like spirals, and like he's trying to keep his like. I mean, this dude's taking a semi up there. Like this thing's a thick boy, and it's trying to turn that thing around. Oh my god!
You do need a steering wheel. I feel like that'd be way more fun.
Dude, I need like a trucker hat, like sitting there.
Do you have a trucker hat?
No.
Dang.
I'd buy one just for that game.
You got to go get a trucker hat if you're going to play Truck Driver Simulator.
Get a can of dip.
No, I think you could just not have that.
Doesn't mean I have to use it. I just can of dip. And just like sit there the whole time and just like smack it while I'm driving.
Yeah, you're gonna need
gosh.
like a dirty plaid shirt and a trucker hat, and yeah, I think you're set. I think you'll be good to go.
This game I just saw on Steam. Futa Fix Dick Dine and Dash. I'll give you a hint. It's an anime title.
It kind of sounds like one.
Fight in tight spaces. It's a card game. You sit there and you put your guy in a box and you have to like use cards to fight your way out of the box. Like this is what I'm saying. Like people put these games on the shop and like what is Summerland? A first-person narrative game about mortality and afterlife. You take control of Matthew, a detective reliving the events of the past, being questioned with morals along the way, and every door lies another memory.
That's what you should play. You should play like a good mystery game, like fucking Sherlock Holmes or something. Solve a
Nancy
crime.
Drew.
Yeah,
Nancy Drew.
yeah, Nancy Drew. Play the fucking Hardy Boys.
Payday used to be such a good game. That's another game you should play with people because like it's a lot of setup. Oh my gosh, so many good games. I don't even know what to do with my stuff.
Yeah, I've bought enough games to last for a while, so I need to try and finish some of the games that I have before I buy any more. Like I'm trying to get 2021 started off right.
Yeah.
And I want to start out with finishing a game before I buy a new one in 2021. So far, I haven't bought any new games in 2021. I know we're only like on the 3rd day in, but it's really hard for me. I love to buy new games.
Just you never beat Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
I didn't. Nope.
It's on sale right now for $20.
I have it on Xbox as well.
Oh, definitely not going to pick up Sekiro. I do not want to beat my face in.
Dude,
How
I
good
thought
is Star Wars-
I thought it was hard.
How good is Star Wars Quadrant?
Squadron,
Or
I have
Squadron.
it. I have it. It's pretty fun.
Fly through the Galactus together.
I mean, again, it's more fun if you have friends. But I mean, yeah, I played it in VR. It was a blast in VR.
Well, I think that would be really fun. I just got both of Subnautica. I've heard people play Subnautica because it's like a grindy game, but it's like you're a diver. You're like a scuba diver. Like you have to find materials and stuff.
You should play like Uncharted or like fucking Tomb Raider.
Like
We need to
Tomb
get we need to get you on like a good action adventure exploration game.
action adventure. Far Cry 5 is.
It's a fucking shooter.
So is Tomb Raider.
It's not a third or first person shooter though.
Oh my god, it has to be a third person shooter. My bad.
Yeah, branch out, bro.
Red Dead Redemption. The only thing I didn't like about Red Dead is it took an hour and a half just to get your pistol.
It took a while, yeah. It's a good game though. It's super cool. I need to repick that one back up.
Like I don't want to play like Borderlands. Borderlands 3. That was fun when it lasted. Man.
You should pick up like Alien Isolation. It's a first person shooter, but it's supposed to be terrifying.
Yeah, Dude, I should play Destroy All Humans.
That game's fun.
They are. I used to love playing them because I had it on Xbox. Oh man. I don't know this.
So you have not decided anything on what you want to play yet, which is pretty funny.
Like I said, it like Jedi Fallen Order, I know that would be fun.
It's really fun.
I want dual lightsabers. If I can't have dual lightsabers, I don't want to fucking play.
I know you can get a double bladed lightsaber. I'm not sure about dual lightsabers. Probably.
No, I want like Darth Maul.
Yeah, you can get a double bladed lightsaber. I don't think you like start with it, but
Even I'm in between like 4 games.
all right. So
4 or
have you
5.
narrowed it down to 4?
4 or 5.
Okay. What do you got?
Okay. We got Hitman 2.
It's a classic. It's a good one.
Because like Splinter Cell.
Yeah,
Like
it
Splinter
is.
Cell. I mean, fun game. You got Jedi Fallen Order.
Also pretty fun. Yeah.
You got Monster Hunter World.
Hard
But
by
I feel
yourself,
like-
but still fun.
But I think it's one of those games where I'm gonna play it for a little bit and get frustrated. I think that game is like last on the list.
You should, if you're gonna play that, you should just download Dauntless because it's free. It doesn't cost you any money. You just have to download it, and then you go, "Huh, yep, I hate this game." And then you uninstall it and you move on with your life.
Far Cry 5,
I beat that one. That one was fun.
and then Rust.
I don't really know anything about that one, so I can't tell you one way or another whether it's a good game or not.
Decision. How hard is Far? Well, okay, you beat Far Cry 5, and you're not a shooter player.
No, I'm terrible at it. So, like,
But
I had a couple of, and I only played on normal difficulty. There was a few missions that I think that if you were a better shot, and I'm not, that you'd get through it easier than I did. But overall, I thought the story is really good.
Well, I love all the open world concept of the game.
It was really fun, even solo. I mean, I think I played it multiplayer once, maybe when it first came
Yeah.
out, but I had a good time even playing it solo. It's a good game,
Yeah,
and
so
I mean, it's a shooter, and you're definitely gonna excel at games like that because you're good at shooting things. So,
yeah, straight shot. Ciao.
well, I'd waste like half my bullets not hitting anything, and I go, okay, I found him. So, but like it gets hard. I mean, certain parts of the game they get hard.
You're laying cover fire down. And then obviously there's Stardew.
I mean, Stardew, you can't go wrong with Stardew. Stardew's great. It's super chill. The music is just really calm. They put out the new patch now. You can have like beach farms.
Yeah. What experience do you have with Rust? So I have no experience. I've definitely seen the game. I've watched like a lot of streams these past like week and a half, 2 weeks. with a lot of the bigger streamers, but obviously the bigger streamers are playing with other bigger streamers in a big open server. So they have a little bit more rules and regulations than probably the other servers. Oh, I mean, it is okay. When you're playing a game where people can raid your house and take your shit when you're not on, do you really think that's going to be a super chill, super non-toxic game?
That just sounds like that would infuriate me. I'd much rather give a game like No Man's Sky or Fallout 76 a shot. If
Yeah.
I wanted to play a game where I can interact with other people, but not be just pissed off the whole time I'm playing.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I mean, with the whole, I'm gonna get Microsoft Flight Simulator, then fly a plane into my house.
I don't know why you just don't have Game Pass, dude. Just get the PC one.
You can't play the Flight Simulator with Game Pass.
You can play almost any Microsoft game on PC.
You know what kind of PC you need to have for this thing?
For Flight Simulator, you're telling me that your gaming rig can't run Flight Simulator?
All right, well, yeah, that'd be so much fun though. Could you imagine just flying? I'd
You've got
purposely
like
fly a
the
plane.
you've got like the 3 monitors too. Like you could set that up to where it would probably be even more fun. Honestly.
Well, like I said, I mean, how funny would that be just to take a plane and just fly it into your house? Because that's what you can do. You can go anywhere.
I've
You
seen
can
that
take
the people that play the flight simulator game, though, like I've seen people who have like extreme setups for it, and it looks like they have a really good time while they're playing it. So
Yeah, I'll go apply to get my pilot's license. Be like, oh, what kind of experience do you have
I've got 184 hours on Flight Simulator.
on PC? So when you get in the plane, it's like, where's my keyboard and mouse?
This doesn't look anything like the simulator.
I think I went a little over my head on this one. Oh my god, there's so many. Like I said, there's so many good games out, and there's like such good sales. And this is where they get you because you'll buy 5 or 6 games and only turn on one of them, and
Mhm.
maybe beat that one.
Yep. I know when I got my PS5, I bought Demon Souls and Miles Morales Spider-Man, and I haven't
Yeah.
even turned Miles Morales Spider-Man on.
Euro Truck Driver Simulator, man. I don't know. Keep getting these truck driver simulators. Maybe it's my calling.
I think you
Should have
should
been
do
a
it.
truck.
You should just be a truck driver.
Some of these games, I'm just like, you know what? I'm doing pottery VR. Okay, let me borrow a VR. I'm just gonna make pottery. Be Seth Rogen.
He's like really into that right now.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, if
I'm
this is what
I'm
he
not
wants
I'm not
to do,
I'm not teasing the guy about it. I mean, like, but he's like really into pottery right now.
oh, Left 4 Dead 2, you can pick up for $1. Yeah, I'll do. You know what? I should get Surgery Simulator. Would you watch me do surgery on people?
I'm sure, especially if it's something really intricate like a brain surgery or something.
All right, let's see here. Let's see if it costs less than $10. I'm buying Surgery Simulator.
I mean, what's the reviews on it? I mean, that matters too.
Surgery Simulator Experience Reality, $7.
Nice.
Okay. Do you have to have a VR though? Requires one of the following. Oh, you have to have a VR headset.
Oh well, never mind. I don't have a PC VR headset. I'm not cool like that. Sorry.
I feel like this would be really fun to sit there. I need a VR headset. Maybe that's where my time needs to go.
I've got the one on the PlayStation. It's a lot of fun. I don't
Is my
play it as
computer
much
even
as I
good?
used to.
I don't think my computer's good.
You gotta have. I don't remember. For they've got the stats on. They're not nearly as high as you would think.
That would be so much fun. Like that would be hilarious to sit there though and perform surgery.
Scalpel.
Huh?
Scalpel.
And then just walk out of the surgery, just like when you fuck up and kill the guy, just throw your shit.
This guy's on his own. It's fine. He'll figure it out.
How much are
we're-
VR heads?
Depends on which one you get, but they're all around $300 to $400.
All right, let's see here. Let's see if Best Buy got.
If you can even find one in stock anywhere, like that's the trick. Well, the last Oculus last year's model or whatever, it was sold out for like a year. You couldn't buy it anywhere.
Unavailable, open box only. How good is the Iron Man VR?
I don't have it, but it didn't really look that much fun to me. Like it didn't look like a game that I would enjoy.
I really want to know how the one guy at our one guy at work, won a VR headset. I'm like, that's pretty sweet.
Well, I'm kind of waiting to see what PlayStation does with the VR stuff. I have a feeling they're coming out with an updated headset at some point.
Yeah. All right. Well, enough about me.
Enough about you. It's been like 40 minutes for you deciding what game to play, and you still don't know what game you want to play. You've solved nothing.
Yeah.
And this is what it's
Maybe
like when we hang out. He either will sit there and show me TikTok videos for 2 or 3 hours and then go to bed, or he talks about these things he wants to do but can't decide on anything he wants to do. So
Maybe I should get a good horror game. You know any good horror games?
do I know of any good horror games?
Yeah.
Well, the new one is pretty good. The people that did Man of Medan, it's not slow like the other one. It doesn't take 40 minutes for anything interesting to happen. And I think it's on sale right now. It's called Little Hope.
Horror. Let's look at some horror games real quick. Because I saw some guys like playing the best horror games on PC.
I
Okay,
mean,
Phasmophobia,
you made it
Blair
through.
Witch,
Blair Witch was fun.
Metroid
I
Exodus,
enjoyed Blair Witch a lot.
Alien Isolation.
Mhm.
All right. Outlast was a good game.
I couldn't
That
play
game-
out. I couldn't play Outlast. It was too stressful.
Oh, when you start hearing guys running close to you, you're like,
I
"Oh, shit."
played the first Outlast for I don't know, probably an hour, and it was frustrating. Like you don't have any weapons, you can't fight anything. I know it's not that kind of game, but it was irritating. I couldn't get into it.
Top 22 most horrifying games to play in the dark. All right. The Horror, Phasmophobia, Amnesia, Blair Witch, Pathological 2.
I don't think I've ever played that one. I
Uh,
liked Blair Witch a lot. It was pretty fun.
Little Nightmares.
That game's cool too. I didn't really think it was scary, but it's fun.
Like I'm looking for like games that are like Phasmophobia where you're like walking through a house.
Well then you
Because I know you have Paranormal Activity. Vader Immortal is the best VR game out. Yeah, I heard that game's pretty cool.
I wouldn't really call Vader Immortal a game. It's more like a VR experience, and it's entertaining, but it's not really a game.
Yeah, but imagine if you could be a Jedi.
Well,
Or
I have
Sith.
Vader Immortal, and I've made it through the first 2 chapters of the thing, and it's mostly like it's mostly like an animated storybook where there's elements sometimes where you can sometimes do things, but it's a lot of fun. It's very cool. It's an original story and stuff.
Yeah. Oh my god. So I just saw this post. Twitch really lowers their standards, and it's so funny. Because I was peeking over at Twitter, So this person's doing a just chatting stream in a jacuzzi.
Nice.
Every $5, dance. She's raised 10K at the hour she's been live.
Is she hot?
She's raised 10K.
I guess she's hot. Because I could be like, I'll get in the jacuzzi, and every $5
She has
I'll dance,
6,000 people watching her.
and no one would give me any money. They would give me money to not get up and dance.
Seems fair.
I could beat those numbers. I feel like I could get 50K. Yeah.
We've solved nothing today.
Huh?
My life. I said we've solved nothing today. My life sucks.
You seem very distracted today.
It's been a day, man.
You're having like
Well-
You're having like ADD on the air right now. This is what I have to deal with most of the time. This is Vera Coach when he cannot focus.
Because I just want to do stuff. Like I want something to do today.
He's like, I want to do stuff. I want to do some things, and I don't know what things I want to do.
That's how I feel.
Truck driver simulator.
I'm telling you, you would laugh the whole time I play Truck Driver Simulator.
Oh gosh.
I
Nah,
may
you
even
should-
purposely.
You should just download Sekiro so I can watch you get rage quit and uninstall it.
That's
That'd be a lot of
$40.
fun.
$40. I don't want to give you $40 to laugh at my pain.
But it'll be really funny.
It's only funny to you.
It's hilarious.
Oh my god. There we go. Fixed it. I got disconnected from the internet for like a half a second. I
I'm
was
gonna
like, oh,
start
crap.
the opposite of OnlyFans. Send people butthole pics till they pay me to stop.
Is that like blackmail?
No, and honestly, if going back to the VR comment, like the two best games on VR right now are Moss and Astrobot, and they're both on PSVR. Though I think
Yeah.
Moss is on PC as well. Moss is great. It's like VR Legend of Zelda with this little adorable mouse. Huh? You're muted, bro. I can't hear you. I see your lips moving, but I can't hear any sound.
There we go. Fixed it. RTX voice shut off. Isn't that nice?
Ah, well, that's a problem.
No, but like, what am I gonna do, man?
It
I just
depends.
need like I'm telling you.
You need to just find a game that has a good story and sit down and just play it. So I would either pick up a game that you already have that you have already paid money for, and you had either
Yeah.
started or gotten pretty far in, and put it down, or find something really cheap to play. Like go
Yeah.
through and look at the top games of the year, right? The best games of 2020, and in the top 10 games that are on there, see if any of them seem like they'd be fun to you. I guarantee you, any of those games are probably going to be on sale right now.
How did Cyberpunk make top 20?
It sold a lot of copies, man.
All right. This is from Polygon. Top 50 games.
Don't
2020.
buy Cyberpunk.
I'm not
You
going
will
to.
be sad.
No Man's Sky, Helltaker, Doom Eternals, Super Mega Baseball, Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, Warzone. All right, scrolling through. League of Legends, number 3. They're trying to make me into it all. Maybe I'll just get Tony Hawk Pro Skater, skate around for a little bit.
Dude, that game's sweet. The remake of Tony Hawk Pro Skater is really fun. The soundtrack is killer too.
I haven't even heard of like most of these games. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I heard that game's actually pretty sweet.
It is.
Fall Guys, Astro Playroom.
I'm surprised you don't play more like Assassin's Creed type games.
I did. It just like it kind of got like very repetitive for me. Like it was just like, hey, go assassinate this guy. All right, next
The newer ones
next
like
quest.
Odyssey, the newest ones like Odyssey and Valhalla, they're not as, I mean, they're still like the same premise, but they feel more like action adventure games. Not, I know that there's stealthing stuff in it, but
That's
barbarians
it.
and Vikings don't really stealth. They're more like, I'm gonna jam this battle axe in your face. So
Oh, I mean that's how it should be, right?
I agree. I 100% agree.
Ghost of Tsushima,
It's a great game.
Last of Us.
F that game. It
Oh
did
my
not deserve
God.
to win Game of the Year, but we already covered that.
we, we're not going to go into that one.
There's nothing wrong with the game, by the way. I think that everybody that worked on it did a great job, and it's a beautiful game, and the gameplay is fine, and the story is okay, but it did not deserve to win Game of the Year. I still stand by what I said.
I really think that I think GameStop's on their come up.
They are. I honestly, I feel like they've kind of figured some stuff out.
And I was hoping that would trigger you. I'm just
The,
trying to trigger you.
no, well, they got their app all straightened out now. Like the app actually works now. It still can't handle large amounts of traffic, but honestly, neither can Best Buy or Target or any other of the big major companies now. So, but they've done some things I think that are going to help them in the long run. Because I honestly I want a game store like GameStop to stick around. I really do. I don't
Yeah.
have an issue with the store itself, but I really feel that they should focus more on the retro stuff, less on the modern stuff. Get rid of all these toys and stuff. No one wants to buy that stuff. That's why they're constantly running that shit on sale because no one's buying it. So,
Yeah.
but they're running a lot of things now, like deals of the day, and the deals of the day sometimes are really good. And I hate to admit it, I've actually been able to buy some things that I wasn't able to get anywhere from them this year, and that's a first. It's never happened. Usually, you buy from them and then they cancel your pre-order. So,
Oh my God.
but what do I know?
Okay, so I looked up people streaming on Twitch of
Mhm.
American Truck Driver Simulator,
Yeah.
and I couldn't compete with this guy.
Why?
I just couldn't. Here, I'll send you a screenshot of it here. Snipping tool here, new. I mean, my man is rocking the best. Like, he came dressed to impress. All right, like I can't compete with this guy. This guy's. I'm out of his like. We're not even in the same league. He's playing chess and I'm playing checkers.
That's why I don't know. When I get in moods like this, I will go to the either PlayStation Store or Nintendo Shop or Steam Store or whatever, and I'll look up games that are like in the top 25, 35 games, and I'll purposefully pick one that I normally wouldn't play, that I normally wouldn't
Yeah.
pick out. So like I play a lot of RPGs, a lot of action games. So then I'll pick out something weird like Simulator or love story game or like interactive movie. Like I'll pick out something weird that I don't normally play. And I found a lot of really good games like that. Like that one game To the Moon it's like an RPG, it's like an old school RPG, but it's not, there's no combat. You don't fight anything. It's all story based. And I'll tell you what, if you're not like tears flowing out of your eyes by the end of this game, you don't have a heart, you don't have a soul. And it only takes about 4 or 5 hours to get through it. Like
Yeah.
it's not an overly difficult game, but it spoke to me on such like an emotional level because it addressed a lot of things that they don't really talk about in video games, and I loved it. I enjoyed it so much that when Limited Run, they're going to be releasing their physical version of the game. I'm going to buy it again physical, and I'm going to replay through it again. It was
Yeah.
it was that enjoyable. So you got to pick something like outside of your element, like something where you don't kill things, you don't murder things, you don't like find something where it's like Truck Driver Simulator. Obviously, you're not running over shit, but find something like that. Find something unique that you've never played before that has good reviews. You
I
got to
need, like, a
branch out and
destruct-
try like new things.
I need a destructive game where you just drive a car and you just try to kill everything.
Well, what happened to that one? It was wasn't there a game where that was the whole point of the game? You had your car and you just seen how much damage you could cause.
Let me see. All right, let's see. Burnout.
Yeah, that game's fun.
Yeah, Burnout. Your goal is to do as much damage as possible to other cars.
And well, and property too. Like how
Yeah.
much money can like you rack up in damages?
Do they? If they have destroy all humans on Steam, I may pick that up.
Oh, you know they do. You know they've got it. I think I have it on PS4. It's
Because like
probably $10 or something like that.
because Destroy All Humans was a game I used to play when I was sick. Because it was just so fun. Like it didn't require any skill. Like you just destroy all humans. Holy crap! It's kind of expensive.
Is it really? Is it a newer version?
Destroy All Humans. It's $20.
I guess that doesn't really even make me blink when I'm used to spending $60 and $70 on games. And now I'm even getting into like the gold editions and stuff where it's like $90 and you can play this game. And I'll never get to the gold content because I won't finish the main game.
Oh man, that's funny. Destroy All Humans used to be a really good game. It may be like the newer one.
It probably is.
Oh, good times. The nostalgia.
Well, it's like your sister the other day. She picked up the remake of SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom because she
And, like,
really
beat the
liked
whole game.
she really liked playing it on PS2. She's like, I want to play something that was really fun back in the day. That's what you need. You need a good fucking platformer. You need something because you shoot and blow shit up all the time. You should play something that you don't normally play.
Well, I remember the one day, like, I sat down and beat Shovel Knight like 2 days.
That game is so fun.
Yeah, I literally grinded the shit out of that game.
You did. You actually finished. I've had that game for a long time, and you finished it before I did.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I sat down for 2 days straight, and like my goal was to beat a boss, and it'd only take me like 30 minutes to get to the bosses.
Yeah.
And then like the only part I had struggle with was the last boss. I kept fighting her, and then losing.
Yeah, the Enchantress was kind of tough.
I almost, if I recall, like I almost threw my controller a few times playing that game.
The game I never seen you finish was Dark Souls 3, and I know you're far in that game.
Yeah, I don't know if I could pick it back up.
It's hard. It's hard to go back.
Well, just where you're at, because I mean, as progression goes, like the guys get harder, but not really. Because like yourself, you're not bad. Like when you hit that point, you shouldn't be bad at the game at that point.
But I
so
am.
like but the monsters, but like if you come back and try to play Dark Souls, like you would struggle even beating the first boss, which the first boss is super simple.
Yeah, you should just start over.
Oh yeah,
You've-
just start over.
You've never played finished Bloodborne either.
Yeah, that's another game. I just suck. I'm just noticing that I just suck at games in general.
You don't suck.
Like if it's
You're
it's not a
you're
game
like
that-
you're like me though. Like you get distracted. You want to play something different. You get to a point
Yeah.
in a game where you're like you don't feel like you're progressing, and you're like, "Fuck this! I'm not playing anymore. I'll play something else."
probably not a good way to go about things. Oh man. I like how this show turned into this today. That's
I like
actually
how this
funny.
show went from we were going to talk about we don't even really know what we were going to talk about to we spent an hour and some odd minutes of listening to you decide what you want to play, and you still don't know. You still don't know at all.
I'm going to Target. Going to Target, Walmart, and picking up Pokemon cards.
Okay, good luck finding some. Are you actually going to start playing Pokemon cards?
No, I'm gonna just make money. Stream that.
Just going to stream pack openings.
Yeah.
I think
After
that's
I
what
saw
I think
the-
that's what it is. I think you just want to spend money.
Well, after
So
I
here's what
saw
you
the
should
one-
do. You should go down to the guard tower, and they have this thing there that I really want to buy that I don't want to spend money on it, and you can buy it for me, and it'll get all the money spending out of your system that you need to do. It's only $200, and it's really really cool. It's a 3-story tower that I can use with all my miniature shit, and you could buy that for me. That could be like a late Christmas, early birthday present.
So,
That's a no, guys. Everyone, that
like
was
I
a no.
said, like I said, well, nothing inspired me more today. I was watching Pokemon unpack like box openings, and this girl, she has like 150 viewers on average, and I enjoy watching her stuff because like I said, 90% of the time she just opened up packs. She'll occasionally play the game.
Like she actually plays the cards.
No, she'll actually like play a game aside from opening packs, like any game.
Mm-hmm.
And she pulls a Charizard, holographic one from Evolutions, where if this thing gets rated to a 10, it's a $10,000 card. The pack costs $4. And I'm like, if you just pull a 10K out of a $4 fucking pack, you have to be ahead. In some shape or form, like out of all the Pokemon cards you ever bought, like you have to be ahead.
Well, I mean, I've probably bought more packs than you, and I don't think
Yeah.
I've ever spent. I don't even think
Thousands.
I don't even think I've spent $2,000 total.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
Maybe 1,000 over the 20 or so odd years, but 2,000, no.
I think it would just be fun.
Because I go get those tins sometimes. They'll have like a holographic tin of a character or something that I like. Because I play the game a little bit, but honestly, I kind of just like the cards. I think they're cool.
Yeah.
I would consider myself more of a very, very, very casual, occasional collector versus being a player. I mean, I play, I know how, but I'm not competitive or anything. So
Yeah,
like
but
they'll have
just,
like
like,
a cool set that'll come out. It'll have like a character that I like. And I'm like, I'm gonna buy that tin and I'll spend $15 or whatever and get packs. And then I play online sometimes, and then these little kids trash me, and it's just I don't want to play anymore.
Well, just, like I said, just watching these people open up these packs and like seeing their faces when they pull like a shiny card, and
You
like
should just go buy a box. Just go buy a box and open them up.
I should.
If you can even find one, that's the thing. I don't know where you'd even be able to find one.
You're not wrong. But like, I don't know, like would I ever want some to like hold in a collection for the chance they may be worth even more, or just sell them off?
I don't know. What are you hoping to get from it? Like you have to go into it with a plan. You just don't go out and buy 100 packs and then go, okay, now what am I gonna do with all these damn cards?
Nah, it would strictly be to make money.
Yeah, I mean
Like,
you don't play, so, and you don't have any desire to start playing, so.
Yeah. Oh, it like I said, it would be 110% strictly like to make money and sell the cards.
You should pick up like a game that you don't know how to play, like Yu-Gi-Oh.
No, because that's just money. That's just like wasted money. Like I would spend like no.
But you got to get that blue-eyed dragon, bro. You
You get one blue-eyed dragon, you might as well just you can pay off all your debts.
can just retire. I don't have to work anymore. That was fun.
Yeah.
Like I said, you can't just like can't just go out and buy a bunch of cards, then not crack anything worth anything, and then go, what the hell am I doing with all these cards? Because, all right, we'll say hypothetically that you go out and you buy a booster box of cards. So you get 36 packs of cards, and out of the 36 packs, you end up getting 20 cards that are worth something, right? And then you sell them. What do you do with the other 480 cards? You throw them in the
literally
garbage can?
light them on fire.
I think that's probably not the best way to go about it because they got to be worth something, right?
No, you can sell them in bulk. I mean, just sell them like bulk cards. And even if I made $20 off the whole bulk 480 cards, whatever. Because you got to think, in theory, out of a booster box, you should be able to open up equivalent to what your box is worth. With how the
You
cards
should,
how the
but
car- how the
you-
cards are selling today.
you've opened up Magic cards. You know that that's not always the case.
I know, but you would think like if you drop $100 and get your 36 packs or whatever it is.
And then I bought that collector's booster box of Magic packs, and I opened up well over what my box was worth.
But that's what I'm saying, yeah.
But I
But, like-
play. You know what I mean? Like I didn't buy that box to sell the cards off. I bought them to play with. So
Yeah. I mean, my thing is like strictly that kind of stuff. Like seeing these people crack these packs, like it looks one fun as hell. Like just to sit there and open up packs. And I mean, a lot of people, what they do is they'll save them for their collection, and like there's some cards that they just strictly save. They're like, this is a cool ass card. Like I'm keeping this card.
but you are not
But,
a
like-
collector. You don't give a
Oh, I
shit
know.
about the cards. You're like, I want to open
Oh,
up the
I
big
know.
money cards. I want to hit the lottery. That's all you care about. You know what you ought to do? You ought to go play the lottery.
No, I feel like your chances are better at opening up packs.
It just seems wasteful to me. Like you open up these packs, and then, but apparently not. That one guy that goes to our Target down here, he buys every pack that comes out when they come out. So he's got to be making
mean,
money
it-
doing it.
Like I said, if you had a small investment part of it, I mean, like I said, it's an investment. You're investing into, you put your $100. You put your $100 in and whatnot, and you crack these packs. You could open up a card that's maybe worth $35 max out of your pack.
You could. You also could open up nothing. But I feel
No,
like
I'm saying like
if you don't even enjoy what you're opening, why are you opening it? Just to sell it? Go buy baseball cards. You don't fucking like baseball cards. Go sell those. I feel like you have to like what you're doing. That's why
but I like
the
but
people
I
that are
like
doing
the-
the Pokemon packs, they actually like Pokemon. They actually
I
like
do like Pokemon.
they like the cards. They actually keep some of the cards. They don't just sell all the cards or throw them in the garbage can.
But like I said, I would not have any emotional attachment if I pulled a Charizard out of it. I wouldn't have any emotional attachment. I'd be like, I need this card for life. No, it'd be on eBay that fucking night.
Okay. I mean, if that's what you want to do with your life and you want to buy Pokemon cards, I think that it's kind of silly to have them and then not do anything with them. That's just me.
I don't know. I don't know what I want to do in life.
You
Kev.
don't know what you want to do. You should just save all your money and play Truck Driver Simulator.
It's only $5. Yeah, $5 investment.
Nope, that's it. You
In-
know what? Go to Target,
in-
go and spend all your money on Pokemon packs that you can find, and then just sit around and open up packs all night, and you'll be really sad if you don't open up anything good. You will. You'll be really upset. And do you even know what the valuable cards are?
Yeah.
You know what Charizard is valuable, but what if you like? Sometimes they'll
No,
pull
I'm
a,
talking. I'm
they'll
talking
pull
like.
a foil that's like a common, and it's worth something.
Yeah, I know which ones are valuable. Like, there's literally a website you can go to.
Yeah, but you
Based
don't
on
know
your-
because you don't play,
No,
so you have no idea.
What I'm saying is based on your set. So, like, if I go open up Sun, Moon, whatever, whatever the expansion of Sun and Moon is, you literally just go to this website and go to Sun and Moon, and then it has every card in the Sun and Moon collection of that booster box that you open. So, like, say it's Sun and Moon Lightning. Okay, like, okay, it will say here's the most valuable cards from A to Z. Like, this card, the max card in this set is $200, and it'll go all the way down the list. So yeah, I've watched enough unboxings. I know it's when I see a streamer like opens up a thing and they're like, "Ooh," like it's probably valuable. Like probably a good chance it's more than $5. But like I said, I would like to think like overall you could buy the cards, and if you did spend $100 on buying the cards, that you would open up $100 worth or equivalent. Like I said, the one guy he explained his method on how to basically open up cards risk free. Then what he does is he goes to Costco and he buys these boxes that have all these packs in them, and then he sells the one set Like he just sells them packs unopened, just sells the whole set. Okay, and it sells for like $150, $160, which is what he spent on buying them. But it comes with evolution packs in them as well, and he takes the evolution packs and opens those. That's his method for madness. So he sells them on eBay and opens up the other packs risk free. No money
The
involved.
evolution packs you can't just buy.
Yeah.
They only come in special sets.
Yeah. So that's what he buys, and they're at Costco.
That's why those Champions Path boxes went for crazy money, because those packs you couldn't just go out and buy.
Yeah. Well, I told people like that have the Champions
Now
Path.
I'm gonna have to go to Target. I'm gonna have to go buy some Pokemon cards now. Thanks. But I'll actually probably keep my cards because I like Pokemon.
If you find Champions Path, like a part of me, like I would love to pick up like just a Champions Path box or two, and just forever keep it sealed. Never.
We still have a Roaring Skies booster box completely sealed. That's the one that had the really good foil Shaman potential in it. Like the likelihood of there being a foil Shaman in there's pretty good.
Yeah.
So.
But I mean, even like people like right now, I'm watching a guy open up Team Rocket booster box.
I actually have 2 sealed decks of the original Team Rocket,
and they're worth money.
I have one of each deck still sealed up. They had 2 theme decks from that, and I have 2 of them still sealed up.
Yeah, but like I said, that's the kind of stuff that like I feel like really fun. Like I like opening packs, I really do. And like I said, when it comes to Pokemon, I have no intentions of playing, so I wouldn't care to get rid of the cards. But then I'd have to buy a second webcam. You gotta have hand cam. You have to have hand cam.
You don't have to have like your face on there. You point at what you're opening.
Just go like this. Just like point it down and be like.
Yeah. So, well, I have a tripod, but.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, maybe I'll sleep on it. I keep saying I want to do it.
You've talked about it now for like 3 months. You talked about it when we first moved. When I first moved in the house, your first stream you did when I first moved in the house and I watched you, you were talking about opening up packs. In fact, your whole stream turned into you talking about all the Pokemon packs that you want to open up and how I have the original foil first edition Charizards and stuff. And you're like, no, you don't. Show me. And I'm like, here they are. And you're like, you really do have them. I was like, of course I have them. I collect a little bit.
Yeah.
That's why I don't. I mean, now, granted, if I open up a card and it's worth $10,000, I'd have to go. Well, it's got to go. But
that's what I'm saying. Like,
I wouldn't open up every card that was worth $20 or $30 and want to sell it. I'd probably just keep it. It'd have to be valuable. It'd have to be a couple $100, and I'd go, yeah, I don't really need that card.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is like if I didn't really, because like that's some of the stuff that, like I said, you can keep. You can display that stuff. You can put them in display cases and stuff. But I don't know. That's my opinion. Is like I would love to go do it, even if I just sat down.
What's the good set right now to buy? Like, what's the one that has all the baller cards in it besides the Champions Path?
Well, evolutions, if you can find them, is a really solid one.
Is Sun Moon like still popular, or are they on the XY sets or not XY? Sword Shield sets.
Let me see here. Let me go back to the website that I.
Because I'll go to Target and I'll buy $100 worth of packs right now. I'll be like, look, I'm gonna open up all these packs and didn't get nothing good, and you told me to go do this, and now I'm out $100.
But I would go with you. We could fail together as soon as TCG wants to open. I can't remember where, because like I said, there's a website out there that has all the updated like sets, like what every set's worth. TCG just doesn't really want to load right now. It's like taking forever. All right, I don't know why TCG won't load. Maybe Card Marvin. Let's see this. No, that's like search by card.
What's Magzilla up to today?
Okay. Nothing really. Kind of chilling. She works tonight. Okay, so like evolution. So I don't really trust this website, but it kind of looks sketchy.
It looks sketchy. It looks suspect.
Well, it just looks like it doesn't look like a professional made the website.
They probably didn't.
Let's see here. All right, that's champion. My sets. Okay, let's see here. Card Marvin. If TCG player would just load, open in a new tab.
They could have a lot of traffic on their site.
Okay, there we go. Now it's loaded. Okay, so
Now it's doing things.
okay, so like what you can do is you can go to okay, so like because they have the Sword and Shield sets, so you can go base set off Sword and Shield and go market price. So there's like 3 secret cards in the game in the set. I don't understand what secret means fully, but so like the most expensive card in the Sword and Shield base set is $54.52. Now that's the one. So Rebel Clash, you can do as well. Let's see here. So market price on that is like $32. Now, if we're talking evolution, let me see if I can even find an evolution. I think Vivid Voltage is another like, yeah, Vivid Voltage is the Fat Gay Pikachu one that everybody is talking about.
The fat
And that's
Pikachu?
200. It's called Fat Gay Pikachu.
Is it like a VMAX Pikachu?
It's a VMAX Pikachu with a rainbow shiny. It's a secret.
That sounds fun. Why would you want to sell that?
It's $270.
So what? That's so cool though. It's shiny Pikachu. See, this is
Now,
why
the
I can't.
full-
This is why I can't do the openings with you because I would get the shiny Pikachu and then not be able to sell it.
But like I said, another card in it. So the Pikachu V full art is $56 average. I'm trying to find evolutions. Oh, there we go. XY evolutions. So XY evolutions is so the Charizards that are in it. Now this is market price. This isn't after it gets graded. These are the ones you want to send to get graded. Because if you have one, they're worth 10,000. And that's $90 a piece. For crappy ones, they're $90.
Yeah, I don't think I can do this these unpack videos with you. I'd have to keep them. I like the cards.
Yeah. But
This is not a good investment for you. I would buy them just to have them, and you would buy them because you want to try and make money. And I think doing anything hobby wise that you try to make money on is kind of sleazy. But it's
I
whatever.
mean, it's what you like to do. It's what you like to do. I mean, because there's
play
definite
the
work
lottery.
involved.
There's no
There's
work
definite-
involved. You go, you buy all of them, and then you hope you get lucky. That's not work. that's like these fucking assholes that go out and buy 14 PlayStation 4s from Best Buy and then sell them. Oh, I worked hard. Fuck you. You're an asshole. That's all you are.
I don't. I mean, like I said, I mean, if
It's
you get
no
beat up
different than
as-
the guy that's going to Target right now and buys every single loose pack they get. So that way no one else in the area can buy them. That makes you a dickhead. It does. I'm sorry. It makes you an asshole.
But okay, so my thing is
If
that,
you're
like,
buying your collection of packs to open or whatever, and you buy them from the distributor, you buy them from your local card shop, and you're like, all right,
Yeah.
I'm going to buy 3 boxes of this set because that's what I want.
Mhm.
And you open them and you sell them, whatever. That doesn't make you a sleazeball. You know what makes you a sleazeball? Going to Target and buying every single pack they have, going to Walmart buying every single pack they have, going to Meijer and buying every single pack they have, then going to your local game store and buying out every case of boosters that they have, so that way no one else
Yeah.
can have them. That makes you an asshole.
Okay, so like my thing is, if I go to the store and I pick up 4 or 5 packs,
Who cares?
that's what I'm trying to say. That's what a lot of people do. A lot of people aren't so like the one guy I watch a ton of, a lot of times he just gets his things off Amazon. He just orders them off Amazon and they come to his door. Or he will go out and pick them up, but he doesn't spend over X amount of dollars. Like he wouldn't go to the store and spend over $100.
You know how I feel about people that are like the scalpers. I can't stand them.
Oh,
And
well, there's like I
they
said,
scalp Nintendo products, and then they laugh about it. They think that because they're using illegal means to obtain the products or knowing the right person or whatever that they're smart and clever, and they're not. I hope they all get gonorrhea. I hope their dicks fall
yeah,
off.
yeah. I agree. Like I said, I wouldn't go up there, and if I saw 10 champion boxes, 10 of them, I would not buy all 10.
Well, if the store was doing what they're supposed to, you shouldn't even be allowed to buy 10 of them.
Yeah, but like I said, I wouldn't go out and buy 10 because again, I don't need 10 of them. There's nothing in my arsenal that requires me to need 10 for that slim chance that I open up a secret V Charizard
You
for
know why I
$400.
wouldn't care if you bought 10? If you played. If your
Oh yeah.
intention of buying the things was so that way you could get your stuff for your collection, cool. If your intention is to go out and buy 10 of something and buy all of it that a store has so that way you can turn around and try and make money, I'm sorry, that makes you kind of a dirtbag.
Yeah.
It was
No,
no
like
different than when like the Nintendo NES Classics came out. I already had one, but I went to the store and I bought one extra one because I
yeah,
knew that someone would want it. And I was right. Somebody bought it off me. And I didn't sell it to them for a marked up price. I sold them for what I paid for it,
yeah.
plus,
I
plus
think
the
like
tax or whatever. It's just
some
like
people,
right
yeah.
now, like if a PS5, if I walked into to Target and I saw a PS5 on the shelf, I would buy it. Not because I need one, I already have one, but because someone I know would want one, and I'm
Yeah.
not going to charge them $1,000 for it, or $1,500 for it, or even $600 for it. I'm going to charge them what I paid for it plus tax.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, there are some people out there like using the bots and using all that stuff. It's wrong. There's no reason for it. You know,
Well, it's the same
if
reason
you're
that people that are into shoes and stuff, they can't get the limited edition Nikes and stuff like that because there's people out there that are buying them up, and I think that sucks. You
yeah,
shouldn't. It's the same thing that happened with like the concert tickets, and still pretty much happens. It's not as bad, but still happens.
yeah,
So like, you want to go see fucking Celine Dion, right? Celine Dion's coming into town. She's coming back on her reunion tour or whatever, and the tickets normally are $100 or whatever, and then you're like, oh, cool. Well, they're all sold out, and now they're $500 a piece. But I
yeah,
had to buy them from this other guy that already bought his. That's terrible. That just makes you just want to reach through the computer screen and punch the person that bought them in their fucking neck and
yeah.
repeatedly.
Um, so Dr. Bias said, I just want to add something nerdy. Kaylee and I both went to the Guard Tower yesterday and she loved it. I went to check out some board game.
Guard Tower is really cool. Normally, the other side of that store, the left hand side of the store, they have for tables for open play, so you can either buy a game there and then go and sit with your friends and play there, or meet your friends there and play, or they'll schedule things like Magic tournaments or Pokemon tournaments or miniature game tournaments. Um, I think on Saturday, the one guys they go up there, they play Warhammer and stuff. But they've closed all that down because of COVID, obviously, so you can't play on that side. But that's what the other half that store was for, if you were wondering. Um, but it's really it's a good store. I like it. I promote it on this channel all the time. If you're on the east side of Columbus, go check out the one in Reynoldsburg. If you're on the west side, go check out the one on Trayview Road. Very friendly people. The one on Trayview Road, they actually have a cat. They might have two that hang out in the store. Super friendly, and we were wondering if they were going to have the cats when they came to the east side too, and they're not allowed. Their lease won't let them have pets.
Yeah. I would like I said, I mean, the guard tower and stuff like that, it's super neat. Like I said, I've also thought about getting into some board games. I mean, obviously it takes friends
You
to
got to have
play.
friends to play some games, yes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fun solo games, but look, dude, I have several games I can play by myself, but I don't usually because
Yeah.
it's just not the same. Like, I can play Marvel Champions, the card game, by myself. I don't need anybody else to play. It is way more fun when
Mm.
you have your friends sitting there playing with you and you guys are trying to figure out how to beat fucking Rhino on expert level for the 18th time that you've tried to play this game, you know.
Yeah.
So,
I would
and
love
it's
to.
and it's a great game. It's super fun.
Yeah. I would love to like I said, it seems like you're because I know you've been doing the one shot campaigns recently. And like I think I'd be more into that than
So,
overall like a long process.
if you're kind of wondering what the whole one shot campaign feels like, because you said that you kind of missed it You missed feeling like you were on an adventure. It kind of just feels like sometimes you're just going through the motions. You don't really get to interact a lot. So
Yeah.
ask Dr. Bias what it was like to play in the two one shots, where you basically have a definitive thing that you have to do, and then you're done. And then another
Well, I mean,
definitive thing that
he
you have to
talked.
do, and then you're done.
Yeah, he talked to me about it, and he said it was some of the most fun D&D he's played by far. And I mean, don't get me wrong, great storytelling by you. But like that kind of stuff, like that, I think, because like I know I've been kind of in the drought with D&D as a whole that we play on Thursdays, just because like I feel like there is some times where you don't get to do a lot, or there's just not a lot going on, and there's always those dry spells, and in any story. I mean, the whole story can't be all climax because then there would be no climax.
Well,
um,
you say that, but then you watch. I watch. I don't even want to admit how much of this I watch. I watch a lot of Critical Role, and I'm not talking about the voice acting parts of it. I'm just talking about the overall story of the game. I mean, Matt Mercer is he is like on a completely different level when it comes to voice acting and weaving these stories together and making you feel like you're really a part of it. But if you take out all the cool voices and all that, I still feel that the stories are interesting. I still feel like there's always something going
oh,
on. There's
for
always
sure.
something happening, and their streams that they do are 3-4 hours sometimes, and it's 3-4 hours of solid, interesting, interactive gameplay. And part of that is the players that you're playing with. It's not the DM's job to keep things going, and I noticed this a lot when I was doing the most recent one shot. We had fun because Jesse was getting into it. He was like being his character. We had your dad was kind of being into it. He was being his character. Danny was being his character, and Bill is always his character. So when you
Yeah.
have people who are actually not even
Well,
voice acting like their characters, but just being their character, it
well,
makes it
that's
more
that,
interesting.
and I think that's the big thing for me when I play those games, and I feel like not to bash on my D&D group. I love
Oh
playing
no,
with you
they
guys.
are, but they are a by the numbers kind of group. Like they are the min
It,
maxers.
well, it just feels like this. It feels like roll dice. Okay. Next player, roll dice. Next player, roll dice. Like I don't feel like there's any like I don't know who these characters are. Like they have no like when again, Bill is one of the best at staying in character, probably alongside with me
I
because
think
the
you're
whole
gonna
time.
really,
Well,
really enjoy playing with Alex. Alex has only got to play
yeah.
with us the one time,
Yeah.
and he seems like he's very into the whole being his character.
Well, like I said, it's super important because like
I need a character
I
that can talk. I would be
well,
better if I could just talk.
I feel like Bill plays the kind of like the dwarf player, which every dwarf stereotype put Bill there. Okay, and
Except
then
that his character that he played in our one shots, he plays a character called Smoosh, who is
yeah,
a Goliath barbarian,
yeah,
and he plays him like he's a lovable idiot. He's kind of like Lenny from of Mice and Men. He
yeah,
loves animals. He wants to pet everything, and he plays his character like that. He
yeah.
purposely, when he's talking to the other characters, he calls them by the wrong names. He had a lot of fun with it. I think he actually has more fun playing Smoosh than he has playing his main character Wang that he plays with us.
Yeah. So like I play obviously in the campaign like I play a guy that likes to be drunk, and he performs better when he is hammered, and all this stuff, and he goes into these acting scenes, but I
See,
mean
Doctor Baez right now is spouting off stuff that is
uh,
like that actually happened, and he had a blast. Like we all had a
oh,
blast. It was some of the most fun DMing I've had in a long time.
like I said, I think
I love the group that I play with, right? The people I
yeah,
normally play with on Saturdays, but sometimes I feel like I have to kind of take the reins and kind of steer them where they need to go.
yeah,
And um, sometimes it's hard for me because I want them to kind of like just do stuff. I want them to just try stuff and just do it.
yeah,
And I feel like maybe I'm not giving them enough clues, but I think it's just because they're a little bit more reserved, and there's nothing wrong with that. So I don't
yeah,
mind pulling the reins, but if you just let your hair down a little bit
yeah.
and just go with
It's
it, you're gonna
that's
enjoy it more.
my thing is like I said, I mean, because like I've been contemplating continuing play in our campaign
You should be
that
a
we do.
DM. I'm
that we
serious.
do on Thursday.
I think you'd like it. I think you'd really enjoy being the DM.
Yeah, but
There's a little bit more prep, but you get to interact with all the characters. You get more turns than anyone. You build
Yeah.
the world, you tell the story, you kind of guide people along, and you don't have to know all the rules.
Yeah.
Just play with people who know the rules, and then you'll know the rules too.
Yeah. Well, my thing is like I said, it's just I think I would enjoy one shots more, or like a group that's more into characters. And like I said, they don't. I'm not talking voice acting. I'm talking just my character does not change. I mean, they may change a little bit. People do change over the adventures. You may start out by hating a character in the game, hating them, all this stuff, and then like all of a sudden, like you guys form the bond. Um, but yeah, I mean, like I said, there's a lot. There's a lot that can be done. But yeah, no, I think, like I said, I think D&D is fun. And a D&D comes down to the group you play with.
It absolutely does. The DM can only do so much, and the DM can, believe it or not, the DM can make or break your game. If the DM is not very good at keeping the game moving or giving other people the opportunity to do their thing, then your game's going to be terrible, whether he does voices or not. But if you have a DM who is doing the best that they can, because being a DM is not always easy. It is fun, but then your group just kind of sits there and they say nothing because they don't want to insult someone or make someone upset or feel like they're being bossy or being in control. Just you have to have one person who's kind of like the lead, that they're going to make decisions. And when we play on Thursdays, I feel like I could do that sometimes, but I can't talk. So I've been trying to figure out a way to either kill my character or talk to Brandon and be like, bro, can I change my race? Like, I'll stick with the same character, the same stats. Can I just be a anything else that can talk?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, man, it's tough. It's tough at times, but it's also still a commitment, like every week, and that's the hard part of it.
It is, and sometimes you don't want to, but I look forward to playing every week. And honestly, I think I'm going to start focusing a lot of my streams towards that type of content because I streamed the entire Kringlefest episode, and it was fun. I think everybody had a pretty good time, but I completely grossly underestimated how much of min-maxers people like Claire. And I mean, he comes rolling out like his first hit, and he's like, "That's like 35 damage." I'm like, and then Bill comes through and he smacks a dude for like 30-ish damage. I'm like, this one boss I have here has like 60 hit points. I can't have them kill the boss in 2 hits. That won't be any fun. So, but I learned.
You could. Yeah.
But the adventure that I played with the group on New Year's Day, I had kobolds and stuff there. I'm talking like enemies with 5 hit points, and it still got hairy. Like, it still got to the point where they were still taking damage. They were still getting hit. It doesn't matter if you hit for 48 damage on a 5 hit point enemy. If there's 25 point enemies and you can only hit one at a time, eventually you're going to get hit. You're going to take damage. So
talk shit, get hit.
It was fun though. We had a good time. There's a follow up to it. Maybe you can jump in on that one. The Lair of the Red Dragon is the one I'm going to be running next. I'm actually going to put them against a Red Dragon, even though it was like, oh, it's going to be too hard. I have faith in them. I feel that they'll use smart tactics, and I'm going to put the lowest, weakest level dragon that I can put in there to where it's still fun. Like, the game is called Dungeons and Dragons. Have you ever fought a dragon?
No.
You know how many dragons I fought in my years of playing Dungeons and Dragons? Like 1. So they're iconic, but they're terrifying, and you have to have that in there sometimes.
A dragon must die, or must kill everybody. Ruin the one shot.
If that happens, you can't be afraid to kill your players, especially if their mentality to D&D is, all right, min-max, smash face. You got to kill those players sometimes just to make them realize that you can't just smash your way through everything.
I am God Almighty. You will die.
You got to throw the unexpected in there. But we've actually we've gone on a lot longer than we normally do. You still don't know what you're doing.
No, I'll think about it over the next hour or two, and it might involve a ride to Target.
It might involve a ride to Target. Well, you have to let me know because I
Yeah.
also am thinking about getting some Pokemon packs just to keep.
Yeah.
He'll be
All
so
right.
upset if I open up the bomb ass Charizard and I'm not even gonna sell it. He'll be like, "You
Okay,
don't
well,
even want to sell it."
I'll come over and rob you.
I
I'm like, I don't know what happened to that Charizard.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Must have got lost in my packs.
Must have went in my pile.
All right, man. Well,
All right,
those
we're
two
done.
nerds.
We're done.
Yeah,
We
those
don't- we
those
don't
two
play
nerds.
anymore.
Episode 74. We're checking out 2021 first stream of the year.
First
Hope
stream of the
everybody's
year
having
was weird.
but I hope everybody's having a great new year, and staying healthy and stuff like that. Take your vitamins, drink some water.
There's water
I-
in Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, I may see you guys later tonight. Don't know what officially I'm doing yet. I may just relax and just play some games. But
He might be opening up packs. We just don't know.
nonetheless, much love to you guys and have a great rest of your day. Happy Sunday. The Browns are in the playoffs.
First
for the
time
first
since
time
when?
2002,
Good job.
and they
Go
won.
Browns.
They won versus the Atlanta Falcons, and it was 24-16. But
Yeah.
today they won against Pittsburgh Steelers. So that was kind of cool.
That is kind of cool.
But that's it for me. I'm Beer Coach,
And I am Nictus from Nictus Plays Games.
and we are signing off. Stay nerdy, San Diego.
Have a good night, everybody.
And I guess I got to play my music.